girly pops, it's me. You might not be able to see me because today I'm gonna tell you a little story about why I absolutely hate red Gatorade because of one sort of traumatizing time while playing Roblox. So, yeah. Also, if you're wondering who our girly pops for today is, it's still Lila because she's right here with me. And if you saw the last video, you could see who she is. If you didn't, pause this video, go watch that video because that's going to explain a little bit of this video, but you don't necessarily have to watch that video. Anyway, so we're going to do a cotton candy obby, and I'm going to tell you about all the tea. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. So, basically, when I was in 4th grade, which is like last year, because I'm in 5th grade right now, my parents, they bought like little Gatorades, like the very, very mini ones, right? And then one day, I was feeling really sick, but I went to school anyway. Oh my god, I almost died. Anyway, I went to school, and I was feeling really sick, and my throat was hurting, like, a lot. So I drank the Gatorade because I thought it might, like, help it better. So I drank all my Gatorade. No, not even all of it. I took, like, 2 sips. And then I started feeling like I had to throw up. So I went and I was like, can I go to the bathroom? And of course, we had a sub, because my teacher decided not to be there that day. So I went to the bathroom and I ended up throwing up. But my friend from last year, let's just call her X. So basically, X was friends with me in like 2nd grade, I think. And she was there and she listened to me throw up. So she was my witness, right? So then I went to the nurse without telling my sub, because usually I didn't think about it that time. I was like, I need to put me first, you know? So then I went to the nurse and I was like, hey, I just threw up in the bathroom. And then she was like, okay, so who sent you? And I was like, I literally just told you I threw up in the bathroom. And then she's like, yeah, but what class did you come from? And she's like, and then I was like, my teacher's class, but I just came straight from the bathroom in here. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then she like tested like my temperature, you know? Took my temperature, and she said that I was fine, but I really did not feel fine. And then she was like, who's your teacher? And I was like, and then I said his name, right? And then she was like, okay, let me call him really quick. And then I was like, oh, I have a sub. And then she gave me that look as if I was lying, because she thought that I was lying to get out of class, because a bunch of kids do that. And she was mad because I had a sub, which is not my fault. You know, if I didn't have a sub, maybe this wouldn't cause a big problem. Anyway, I just died. Anyway, so I would be there, right? And then I would get so pissed, you know? So then I went back to my classroom. So I went with my friend to eat lunch with my teacher because some other stuff happened, right? And she got to invite a friend. Ow! I keep dying. Anyway, I went with her, and then there was like this little thing where you smell it, like these little slime putty thingies. You can't play with it, like it's really hard, but like they're different scents and they smelled terrible. And then we were all like, oh my god, this smells so bad, I'm literally gonna throw up, right? I actually felt like I was gonna throw up. I drank a bit of my red Gatorade again, and guess what? I literally was throwing up. But I couldn't throw up there, of course, because there was no bathroom. And the bathroom was literally across the school, the other side of the school. And I got so mad because I never went inside this teacher's office, so I didn't know where to go from there. So I had to go and figure it all out by myself, and I was so mad. So yeah. And by the time, so I had like a bunch, no, not really a bunch, like I have a small group of friends, right? And then one of my friends, they saw me in the hallway and they were like, oh my God, are you okay? And then I went to the girls' bathroom and I was like, I shook my head no, like, what do you think? I'm literally about to throw up. But also in the hallway, I threw up a little bit. And by the way, that was next to the cafeteria. And people were having lunch. And you'd be like, whatever, there's walls around the cafeteria, right? No, there are literally windows. And everyone saw me throw up a bit in the hallway. Which was super embarrassing. Because people, like, already think I'm weird enough, you know? But no, of course that had to happen. And then, I went to the bathroom, I threw up again, and this time my other friend, well, she was my witness, not X, she's a different friend, so let's call her C. Basically, C heard me threw up, and then she's like, oh my God, that is disgusting, and I was like, I know, and then I went to the, so that teacher that I was staying with, she already called the nurse. I went back this time because I didn't want to get in trouble again. Because before, my sub, she literally called me over and be like, hey, you can't go to the nurse without her telling, okay? So you basically have to come and check with me before you can put your health first, okay? Because we don't care. Anyway, I went, right? And I went to the nurse because she called, and then, I died. Basically, she was like, again? And then she was like, did anyone see you? And then I was like, yes. I kept nodding my head because I still felt like I had to throw up. But then she ignored me. She thought I was saying no. And I got so mad. I literally felt like slapping her right in the face so hard that she went all the way back to Christmas, okay? And this is like almost the end of school. No, not really. We had like 4 months left, I think. I literally want to slap her so bad. Anyway, so that happened. And then she checked my temperature again. And she said that I was totally fine. And you can go back to class. I was like, no, I am not fine. And then she was like, oh, whatever. You could just sit back in my, in the bed while I call your mom. But the thing is, after that day was not a Monday. My mom like has work off every Monday to clean the house and stuff. So that day was not a Monday. It was like a Thursday, not even a Friday, which is very embarrassing. Anyway, wait, was it a Friday? I don't know. It was a Thursday or a Friday. So I was there for like 2 hours. And I could have taken a nap, but my head it literally felt like someone threw a bomb in there, and it explodes every 2 seconds, alright? It hurt so bad. It was like one of those days, you know? So I was there, and I didn't even be able to take a nap because every time when I lay down and my head hurts, it just makes it hurt even more. Oh my God, why do I keep talking? Anyway, so I was just sitting there for 2 hours while she was waiting. And my mom, she was like all the way like in the other side of the world. I don't know. Not actually, but like she was kind of far away because she was doing her job. Because it wasn't a Monday. Then I was just there waiting, and I don't know, if I ask, I might have been able to use my phone, but to this day I still don't know. So I ended up being able to go home. I didn't throw up anymore, like, at all of the day, but I did have to go to work with my mom. But all I really had to do was stay in the car with my phone, because I always keep my phone in my bag. So, yeah, it was super crazy. And that's why I absolutely hate Gatorade. Because that experience, I hate it. Like, every time I see Gatorade or smell Gatorade, wait, does Gatorade have a smell? I don't know. Like, see it, smell it, drink, like, a little bit of it, I'm always like, oh, this is what caused me to throw up. And then, yeah, to this day, I still don't drink Gatorade. I don't think I'll ever be able to drink it again. Because, at least not the red one. So, yeah, that is why I absolutely hate Gatorade. And I will be saying goodbye, and we might do a next story about me.